Hi, Ellie here, and today we are cooking on the double-sided Grizzler pan in the Koda 2. Let's do it. Just getting some of my fizzy dŵr, water in Welsh, dŵr, cheers. I'm warming up my oven and it's going to be 250 degrees Celsius when I start cooking, and then I'm going to put my pan on there once it's ready. Once it's hit that temperature. Before I cook, I need to get my ingredients ready. So I'm going to use barbecue rich and smoky. So let's do this. What we need for this video today is a plastic food bag, a plate, one of these, some chicken thighs, and some barbecue sauce, homemade or bought, and the cast iron pan and your pizza oven. You're going to put the chicken into this bag. Let's do that. Give it a good push around, get all of the stuff on it. So once you've done that and it's all lovely and stuck in there and covered in all the juices of the barbecue sauce, then you leave it in the fridge for a minimum of 40 minutes or overnight, and then we are ready to cook with it. So I'll put the bag in the fridge like this. Hi Kai, how are you? Have you joined us because the chicken's out? You having a good day? Yeah, ma'am, I'm having a good day. The pan must go in first before the chicken goes on the pan. The pan in first once it hits 250. It's 250, let's get this in. Right up to the back, actually. It's right up against the gas burner. Fits perfectly, actually. I'm just going to let that heat up the pan for a few minutes. So I'm just going to reduce the flame slightly. I have it on there. There's no numbers. I can't tell you where it is. It's just there. Let's get the pan out to put the chicken in. 1 hour later. We are now going to move all of the ingredients from this bag onto the cast iron pan and into the oven. I'm getting my little tray ready here. So that's boiling hot now. Let's get this onto the pan. If you had smell-o-vision now, this is smelling really good. Barbecue smell. Lovely barbecue smell. There's my chicken on the pan. I'm now going to stick that in the oven until it's cooked. Just make sure these handles are superly, making up words again. Super gripped. Can't imagine dropping this on my feet. The lowest I've got on the dial is on low, and 289 is the lowest I've got on the oven. So I'm just gonna see how fast that's cooking, so I've got an idea of whether I need to not panic that it's overcooking at the back or not. So let's just check the oven. It's looking good at the back. So I'll give it a few more minutes like that. And then I'll just move them all around. The smell. It smells of barbecue. So nice. I mean, this is a big pan for a 14-inch oven, but I wanted to see how it would cook in this oven. This pan fits really well in the Koda 2 Pro, but I had to try it in the Koda 2 to see if it fits. It does fit, it fits perfectly. So it's going up in temperature, but I've still got it on low, not going up from low. I'm going to move these around. The oven is still on, it's doing its thing. Where have I put my spatula thing? Ah, right, I'm going to go get it. I've stuck it somewhere. Let me just go find my spatula. I've grabbed myself a new one, a clean one, because the other one had raw meat in it. But look, see, look at that flame. It's not overcooked it at all. Actually, it's cooked it beautifully. Right, I'm going to move the ones now at the front to the back and the back to the front. Right, let's get this in the oven. To like lying where I'm cooking. He's the same in the kitchen. If I'm cooking, he'll lie on the cabinets and I can't open any of the doors, and he just plonks himself there and he won't move because he thinks he might be lucky enough for some little morsel of food to land on him and he can eat it, you know, the lucky piece that falls on the floor, which he never does. And he's got in his head that maybe he'll have that lucky morsel of food. But all it is just that he's always under my feet when I'm cooking because he never wants to miss out. And I don't blame him either. I'm going to turn these round again. Ooh, it's a lovely, see that's crispy cook there. And turn them over as well. And we'll put these back in. They're back in and cooking. Yeah, definitely do not put them on higher, I would advise, than the lowest on this oven, because the back does catch the chicken right at the back, slightly, ever so slightly. So definitely, unless you bring all of the chicken to the middle or the front. Are you getting bored? You've been waiting a long time, like 20 minutes now for your food, and it's like for your anticipated morsels of food. And he's given up. Because amazingly, this oven is staying at 289, like 289 all the time, all the way through. It doesn't go any more than 289. It does have a very steady temperature on here. Right, so I am now going to turn these around again, just to make sure they all get cooked. And I'm going to move the ones at the front to the back again. Front, back. Should be the last time. I think these are done now. This is my chicken. It smells delicious. And be careful with the excess juice here when you're taking it out of the oven, because it does spill up. The edges are, it's got an edge, but they're not very deep, like a proper pan. So be careful with any excess juices from your food. These are all done now, cooked beautifully. I am going to put them on a plate. Let's get them off this pan. Sizzled chicken thighs with a beautiful barbecue sauce in the dual-sided uni pan. I've got plenty more for everybody else. That's mine. The dog is sniffing around my feet. Can you hear him? He knows he's going to have a tiny little morsel of chicken, aren't you? Oh, he thinks I've dropped some. Not possible. Not possible. Because it just doesn't cook pizza. It cooks other things. Different. That's the biggest cast iron pan I've got, so it can hold my biggest cast iron pan. And it's done a really good job. You do have to turn the meat around because the flame is at the back, but other than that, it was super easy to do. Just keep the oven on low and it cooks really well. And then suddenly a big cloud has just appeared above my head and it feels like it's going to rain. So I better dive into my meal now whilst it's nice and enjoy it. And you'd think after all that splashing of all that juice and sauce on my oven, pretty good. Didn't make a mess. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, and slightly fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.